YouTube. So in this video I will be talking about pretty much, what my mentor taught me about marketing. Personally, marketing is one of my favorite subjects in the world. Also investing, I love marketing, I love investing, I love the returns that you can get on both. In this video I won't really be talking about my ideas in marketing, but more so on what my mentor Greg Walker taught me about marketing. So I'll just tell you a quick story. Now again, remember, I'm not a millionaire. My situation kind of sucks, but I do have the knowledge I have some knowledge that my mentor kind of taught me, as well as books I've read and stuff like that. So I'll just get right into it. So this was back in 2016. I remember, I don't know how I was friends. It was all through Facebook, pretty much. I don't know how I was friends originally with this first person. His name was Ryan. Now Ryan would do weekly Facebook Lives where he'd talk with different business owners. Like at the time I was making music videos, so I guess you call me business owner. He would do Facebook Lives and talk with different business owners, and he would basically talk about their marketing strategies and what they're doing and what they could do better, and he would just add value to the marketplace pretty much for everyone to see, and it was pretty cool. So as he was doing that, someone else jumped on the call. His name was Greg Walker. I didn't know anything about Greg Walker. All I knew is that he was a very passionate speaker from what I could see, and that he was very knowledgeable. Now, I don't remember how that whole Facebook Live went, but at the end of it, he told me pretty much, give me your number, or we exchange numbers somehow. And he said, give him a call the next day. So I called him the next day, and pretty much, the dude just poured into me. It turns out he's actually a multi-millionaire business owner. He made his millions through being a franchisee of Subway, the sandwich restaurant. And he was mentored by two people, or a few people, not coached, but mentored. The first person that mentored him was, I believe, the Subway founder who turned out to be a billionaire. And the other person that mentored him was, I believe, the guy who started KFC, so Colonel Sanders, something like that. I don't remember the facts of that, but that's pretty much how that he was mentored. So he was mentored by two billionaires. KFC guy, Colonel Sanders, and Dave Sanders, I think his name is, and this founder of Subway. So on the call that I had with Greg Walker, he pretty much, like I said, he just poured into me. And at the end of it, I asked him about marketing, and he's just like, Chris, just forget everything you think about marketing or something like that. I forget how that exact conversation went, but he just said, look, this is what my mentor taught me. He said, he's very passionate, he's very certain about what he said, so I took his advice. He said, just ask yourself the question. You need to ask yourself the question, am I adding enough value to the marketplace? So I didn't really think anything of it. I thought, okay, it's pretty straightforward. Am I adding enough value to the marketplace? So he didn't really tell me what to do. It's like giving a fish to someone rather than teaching someone to fish. What he did was he taught me how to fish. So, the next day I put an ad on Craigslist saying, free music video. And someone actually reached out to me. Obviously they're going to reach out to me. It's a free music video. And they reached out to me, and they said, yeah, I'll do it. So he got excited, and I was excited, because I didn't really have any work at the time, and that's what I was doing, was making music videos. And we ended up, what happened was, I don't remember how, but somehow his cousin called me. The person's cousin called me and said, hey, I saw your work. My cousin recommended you. I'd love for you to shoot a video for me, and I'll pay you full price. And I was like, what? So we ended up, shooting that video. The original video for the other person that reached out to me through Craigslist, we didn't shoot for some reason. But his cousin, I don't remember what happened with the original video, but his cousin reached out and she said, I'll pay you full price. I was like, great, let's do it. So it was $600. She paid me when we shot the video, and I had it edited, and she loved it. And that was just how that went. I made $600 in 2 weeks. So I was a believer. I was totally a believer in what Greg Walker had to say. After that, for some reason, I wasn't that consistent with it. I don't remember what happened at the time, but I should have really, just looking back, I should have just started adding so much value to the marketplace. It was silly, but I didn't do that. That's kind of how that went. So if you ever heard Greg Walker, just know the first thing is that he's legit, and the second thing is that listen to him. He's very smart. He never went to college. He was the first in his family of like 10 plus to graduate high school. All his teachers said he would never make it. And it turns out he's actually a millionaire, a multimillionaire. So that's just kind of the video I wanted to make today. It's kind of a short one, even though it's about 6-7 minutes long. But yeah, that's what my mentor taught me about marketing. Hope you enjoyed. Got some value out of it. Peace. Forgot to mention, if you'd like to pick up a copy of Greg's book, I believe it's called Dream to Go Rich, I will leave a link below for Amazon. And do remember that if you buy it, I will receive a commission. So if you'd like to support me, go buy that book. Or if you want to read a story, go buy that book. Peace.